we still want to have strong women, or do we want to have women that don't have to be strong?
We need strong women.
Okay.
We do. We need strong women. But strength, what is strength? Maybe that's the question, because some people being strong as you open your hand and say, I want, or you speaking down to me, not speaking life to me, you breaking me, or you going to earn your own keep. That does not necessarily make you strong, right? When I mean strong in terms of grounding society. Our society has lost its grounds. We are shaking and nobody's doing anything. The men, you'd realize, if you understand numbers or numerology, you'd understand that we in the year 2, we've only had 1. We've been from 1, now in 2, in the feminine energy.
Numerology is not a form of Togoza Koko.
No, not really. It's a science. It's more of a direct science. Let me give you a basic example. The richest business, if you Google the richest businesses like Porsche, Ferrari, I would say Rolex as well, you'd find out that they reached that on the 28th. What are the odds? Steve Jobs, before he started Apple, he went to India to learn what? Numbers. Why is that certain numbers? You'd see, I'll give you a prediction, and I'm willing to donate to any of your charities if I have the money, that we're in an energy of money. Everybody's speaking money. Last year, everybody was speaking spirituality because we're in an energy of spirituality, right? Right now, we're in a money energy. It's a karma, though. People only focus on the money because it's an 8th. We're in the 8th energy, right? But 8 also represents karma. What goes around comes around. And then you go to the richest people, speaking about numerology. 22 of the richest people in the world have a number 28 in their energy. Odds? Coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. Rolex, you go to any Rolex ad right now and check the date on the watch, they'll say 28th. Why that number? When you were growing up, most stores, the numbers were 1999. That was before the year 2000. In the year 2000, it's 888 in every numbers. Right?
You're knocking
systems. There's a cheat code to this, and the more and more I started understanding that, the more and more I started, like, I don't have meetings on certain dates. I don't want to be engaged on certain dates, because me and those energies just don't. Everything is energy. I mean, you're attracted to your partner because your energy.
What's the date today? 12. So 12 is a good number.
Communication number. 1 + 2 is 3.
Come on.
Communication.
So you can also add numbers.
You add. It's how you add the numbers. Every number, you could tell a person's life or character about their numbers when they're born. It's that simple, and it helps if you have an insight, which I would.
Insight, third eye. What's an insight? What did you touch here?
I don't think it's a third eye. I think our energies, and we are old souls, remembers things a certain way, right? And certain things. I mean, I think we all been in a situation where there's a song that plays in your head and somebody plays it, or you're thinking about somebody and somebody calls you, right? If you understand, there's a thing called the 1,000 monkey theory. Well, the 1,000 monkey theory was monkeys were stuck on an island and monkeys were in mainland. They couldn't eat nuts, all of them. And one day, one monkey took a stone and started hitting in the nut. And he realized he could eat, and he ate, and he kept on doing it. And they kept on watching him, the monkeys on the island. They started doing what that monkey did. On mainland, monkeys started doing it simultaneously as well. Why is that? Look at where we are right now. The world is awakening up to the political lies that we are fed, that there are people that are playing a certain story. They're pushing a certain agenda. Because of the internet, platforms like these, we are having these discussions. Information is more readily. And we're at a point where you can't manage it anymore because you can't keep it all platforms. But if you take it 20, 30 years back, it was newspapers, it was TV. You're only hearing a story from one side. Because of that, we're imploding. We're getting so much knowledge, so much information rather. And that information is dangerous because depending on interpretation, we could be in trouble. We could be, because don't forget, if these guys, if the people that are in power about business, their businesses control you, and they will do whatever it needs to happen for that to happen. you can't be controlled. You can be controlled when you're alone. You can't be controlled when we're many. That's why what's happening, I don't want to share my view, the Israel-Palestine situation. I mean, that thing that's been going on for years.
Yeah.
Why now? Because of the platforms. Can't be ignored because of the platforms. And people are taking, which is something I was saying, I think even the first time we met, I said African democracy needs to evolve to speak for an African story. Because the current status quo of democracy does not allow me to vote and have a voice. And you can't say by putting an X, that's my only voice. You know, we need a government that takes accountability, that signs a year plan with us, saying, I will do this in the year. When you fail, move on. Let's get another person in. Until we get sustainable people, until people get to the table and they appreciate you and I. And if we do that, honestly, maybe Msholozi will retire. Maybe Cyril will leave us. Maybe we will not have us and them. You know, we will start dealing from an honest point of view, because the us and them is the distraction.